Hey, what's going on guys? John here, and today I wanted to do a video review for the Egofit WalkPad. So I'm going to walk you through this in terms of packaging, how this arrived, the setup, and I'm going to go through the actual functionalities and test the actual treadmill and show you how it works. So this particular treadmill is really designed to be used with say like a standing desk setup, or maybe just someone who wants something that's going to be utilized more as a walking treadmill. While this will go up to speeds that will be utilized for running, probably not something that's really recommended due to the fact that there's no handlebars with this particular setup. You can get a different version of this. You may find when you're looking to get one of these, you can get a version that does have the actual handlebars that come up and you basically have a whole pad that's up above. But this is a fairly straightforward unit. It did come packaged really well, so nothing was damaged, nothing dinged up, and it was very easy to take everything out of the packaging and go through it. First off, you do have a pretty long cord that can reach to fairly good distance here, and you can always get an extension if need be, but you can see I've just got this hooked up here to demo it for you guys. It has on the front, basically their branding, it just says Egofit, the Egofit WalkPad, and then it has Egofit WalkPad on the actual belt. You have these nice red accents that go along the edges, which I think look really nice. There are some cautionary stickers, obviously things like, you know, just making sure that if you're going to be using this, that, you know, you're not putting your fingers underneath the rollers, not stepping on the end where shoes could end up like getting caught, anything like that. On the main display, you have a few different things. So it shows you the speed, how many steps you've taken, the time that you've been on the treadmill, how many calories you've burned, and the distance that you've gone. Now by default, it just rotates through each of these different settings and basically gives you a sneak peek preview of each of them as it goes through. It comes with a remote here, which is pretty straightforward, and that's another really nice perk with this. When you plug this in initially, you have a power switch that's actually underneath the unit over here, so you flip this on. It's basically like an orange flip switch, and once it's powered on, it will actually light up. I might even be able to show that, but it's kind of under here so you can see the orange light. That's what it looks like. Once that's on, you know you're good to go. And basically you have your start and your stop, and then a plus and a minus. So pretty straightforward. If I hit start, it'll do a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and I'll actually walk on it. And by default, it's going to be pretty slow, so it really gets you off to a good start. And then if I hit plus, I can start going up in increments. So now I'm at 1.0, and this will go up, you know, something like a 3 might be like a faster walking pace, or maybe like a 2.5. So this is like probably normal walk speed, and this will actually go pretty high, even to the point like if I go all the way up, I think it goes to a 5. Actually, I'm mistaken. This goes to a 3. Oh no, there it goes. I thought it went pretty high. So yeah, this is almost like I'm walking, but it really, at this point, I probably could be jogging or doing a light jog. And I think it can even potentially go higher than that. I'll jump off, and I don't want to be running while recording, but let's see how high it actually goes. I hadn't actually tested it. So there's 5. So we could get this up all the way to 6.0. So basically that's going to be like your full speed running. And then again, it's going to rotate through all the different settings, and if you want to stop the unit, you can hit the stop button, and it will just immediately bring this all the way down to 0. So this is going to be really nice. You can see I have a pretty crazy setup here with my standing desk. It's a little messy here right now, but I could put this under my desk here, raise the desk up, and then I could utilize my setup for walking while doing work at my desk. And that's one of the reasons I got this. So this is a really cool treadmill if you're looking for something like that. It looks nice. You do also have wheels in the back, so if you want to move this, it's easy to do that. And another thing I'm going to add in just to the end of this video is when I went to install the actual battery in the remote, I ran into a little issue, but this was actually my mistake. So I'm going to see if I can take this. I was kind of using this little thing here to get this open, and I want to show you what was happening. So you actually have almost like a larger battery style, so this doesn't use like AAA's or anything like that. And what you want to do is make sure that the battery is actually got these two little prongs here. These are basically for your plus side. They need to be hitting the plus side, which is the top part where all the text is on this. So what I was doing previously was I was pushing these pins down. So basically the minus and the plus were actually on the same side, on the bottom side. So you need to make sure these two little pins where my thumb is are actually on the top, otherwise this will not work. And then of course, to secure the battery, you just put the cap back on, and you can use a quarter to do that. So I thought I'd throw that in the video just in case any of you run into that as an issue, and fairly straightforward. Once you resolve that issue, this will work just fine. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video review, and I'll talk to you later.